What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Tyler, and this CIF softball video is brought to you by the fine folks down at Naples Rib Company. All of our high school softball coverage this season is sponsored by Playmakers, and all of our Millikan coverage is sponsored by Curtis Boyer. Thank you to all of our sponsors out at Millikan. Round 1 of the Division II CIF Southern Section Softball Playoffs. Millikan hosting Mater Dei. Head coach Michelle Lair just led Millikan to a perfect 12-0 record in more league play. Meanwhile, Nicole Thomas and the Monarchs 11-11 on the year out of the mighty Trinity League. The Rams looking to trusted senior Ava Schaffel in the circle. She's pitched a lot of big games, and she starts off her day with a pair of Ks in a 1-2-3 first inning. She had to throw a lot of pitches, but a 0 is a very nice way to start and let your offense get to work. But Schaffel was pretty busy in those first 3 innings. Mater Dei did put some early traffic on base. This grounder is going to move a runner to third with 2 outs in the second inning, but another strikeout looking is going to strand her right there. Then a leadoff single for the Monarchs in the third. Mater Dei will then try the sac bunt, but a great play by Morgan Zimmerman to get the lead runner at second base. So a nice job over there at third, helping out her pitcher getting that lead runner. But after a single 2-on, 1-out liner to Julia Dizon at shortstop, Juju, great work for the unassisted double play, left side, strong side in that inning for the Rams defense. Bottom 4, the Rams bats come alive. Kayla Cisneros with a leadoff single to get the party started for Millikan. Just their second base runner of the day to that point. Katie Nahr does the job and moves her into scoring position with the bunt. After a hit by pitch, this soft liner by Hyphy is going to get caught at second, almost a double play, but Cisneros, good base running to freeze and get back. That gives Riley McAndrew a 2-out RBI chance, and she wouldn't miss it. Base hit to right center field. Cisneros comes in to score, and the Rams take the lead. You can see McAndrew fired up out at second base. She's had a lot of clutch hits for this Rams team, and they are jumping in the dugout. It's 1-0 in the bottom of the 4th. But Mater Dei able to limit the damage with a strikeout to leave the bases loaded, and only giving up the run would be significant because the very next inning, Kat Kawabe is all over this one, deep to center field, a no-doubt home run. And in the blink of an eye, we are all tied up again. That's a pretty impressive swing from your number 8 hitter as Mater Dei answers right back. Then a weird play in the bottom of the 5th. With 2 outs, Cisneros grounds to third. The throw gets there, but she's called safe. As you can see, the umpire says, it looks like he's gesturing she was off the bag. So, okay, she goes to first. Now, Coach Thomas from Mater Dei comes out to gently question the call, so the umpires agree to get together, and then they determine she was safe. But then just moments later, they got back together and determined she was out. So I have no idea what changed after the first conference, but third time's a charm for Mater Dei, I guess, inning over. Now, bottom 6, Katie Nahr going to start the inning with a single. Then Jocelyn Owen going to be hit by the pitch, and that's going to put 2 on with nobody out. So a golden opportunity here for the Rams late in the game. Millikan looks to the sac bunt, but a nice play by the Monarchs to go and get the lead runner at third base this time. So the sac bunt giveth, but sometime taketh away in this game. After a ground out, this walk to Addie Everett loads the bases with 2 down. Pinch hitter Ella Burleson thought she had the go-ahead knock, but what a play by shortstop Elle McCloskey on the dive. The Oklahoma State commit making a massive play up the middle. Thought that was going to be at least 2 runs really for Millikan, but McCloskey the denial. Then the Rams unable to do anything in the 7th, due in part to this nice play by Kawabe at second. Mater Dei's middle infield is legit. Now we go to extra innings. McCloskey starts the 8th on second base, and then Mater Dei uses a sac bunt to move her to third. It's just like the new Major League Baseball rules. You get a runner on second. Then Jaylene Scott's RBI groundout is going to bring in the go-ahead ghost runner, as it were, as the Monarchs take their first lead. It's 2-1. But the Rams have a chance to answer. They do the same thing, bunt Cisneros to third. She's there with 1 out. Next up is Owen, grounds to second. Kawabe throws home, but Cisneros able to put on the brakes and get back to third. Meanwhile, Owen goes up to second. So now 2 on for Millikan with 1 out. Hyphy up next, dugout telling her where to hit it, and she would. Back up the middle for RBI. Cisneros scores. The second runner is going to be held at third, but Hyphy in at second. She's going dumb as the Rams tie it up at 2, but they are really set up to score another. After an intentional walk loads the bases, Mater Dei gets a big strikeout for the second out of the inning, Up comes Schaffel with a chance to win it, but Kawabe makes no mistake at second, and we are going to the ninth as Mater Dei escapes the jam. After an infield single, this wild pitch allows 2 Monarchs to advance into scoring position here in the top of the ninth inning. Then Kalia, Don't Call Me Raul Lara, gonna drop down the squeeze. Zimmerman takes the out at first. Could have been a play at home, maybe, but she takes the sure out. Mater Dei's back up 3-2, still a runner at third. Up comes the unstoppable Kat Kawabe, her 3rd hit of the game and 2nd RBI. She can do everything except hear her dugout. Wow. Monarchs continued to expand their empire as McCloskey drives one the other way. Great try by Cisneros and right, but it's going to end up an RBI triple. 3 runs in for Mater Dei in the ninth, and you can see that visitors' dugout is going crazy as they've given themselves a little bit of breathing room. Millikan needs a 3 spot in the bottom half. Needing base runners, this walk is going to put Rams at the corners, and then with 2 outs, up comes Katie Nahr. She's going to ground one to third. The throw is going to go at me, which is bad news for me, good news for Millikan, as 2 runs going to come in to score, and the Rams are still alive on their home field, looking for a little bit more magic here in the bottom of the ninth. But still down to their final out, McCloskey makes no mistake with this one at shortstop, and Mater Dei wins a back-and-forth thriller over Millikan. Your final in 9 innings, 5-4. A really good playoff game. Obviously a bummer for the Moore League champions to go out in the first round, and really a tough season for Long Beach softball here in these playoffs. But thank you for riding with us all season for the coverage, and you know the 562 has all the other sports in Long Beach covered for you.